Hi and welcome to my final video that I wanted to send out as a thank you for filling out my survey. Now the last things that I wanted to cover off that people came back with their responses was dealing with hunger when they're dieting and also sticking to it long term, particularly once the novelty's worn off at the very beginning. So the first thing is in terms of dealing with hunger is one, lean protein. So lean proteins have been proven to be the most satiating of the macronutrients, which basically means out of carbs, fats and protein is going to keep you fuller for longer. So having a decent amount of lean protein with every meal is going to help you stay nice and full. Second thing is food volume. So if you think about a plate of food, if you've got a tiny little bit in the middle, one, it doesn't look like it's going to fill you up, and that mental battle is often the biggest one when it comes to eating. And two, when it's in your tummy, it's not going to take up a huge amount of space. So a really nice way of dealing with that is bulking out your plates with lots of fresh vegetables, whether it's broccoli, carrots, spinach, beans, whatever it is, as in green beans, not baked beans. They will help bulk out your plate, and also when you eat them, they're going to help bulk out your tummy without adding lots and lots of extra calories. So that's my second tip in terms of staying nice and full. My third tip is around dealing with hunger pangs in between meals. And what I would always say, first things first, have a drink. Could be a diet drink, could be water, could be a cup of tea, could be a cup of coffee, although preferably not one that's full of full fat milk and sugar or coffee syrups. And because often people mistake dehydration for hunger. They also mistake boredom for hunger. So if you're bored, think, I've got a plain breast of chicken, do I want to eat that? If the answer is yes, it means you're genuinely hungry. If the answer is no, you're probably not. So you need some distraction. So get up and get doing something to distract you from that feeling. You can also use chewing gum or sugar-free sweets. Aldi do a really nice range. I'm very partial to their rhubarb and custard one, and that can just help to tide you over till the next meal. In terms of being able to stick to a plan long term, excuse me, Milo wants to join in, good boy. Sticking to a plan long term, what I'd recommend is thinking about your lifestyle and how you eat currently, and that can be through the day or throughout the week. So I have a client called Ali who likes to have a snack in the evening, and so what we've done is we have structured her calories so she can have that snack guilt-free. She doesn't have to worry about it. She knows it's allocated for. Hello, Bobbit. You got your rice cake. See, Milo's snacking, it's all good. So we know that snack is allocated for, and she doesn't have to worry about it. I know personally that I like to have a snack at 3:30 when I pick my daughter up from school, so I allocate that in my day, and it means I just don't have to think about it. It means I eat a little bit less at meal times because I like that snack to be quite generous, but that's absolutely fine. If you like to have a massive blowout on a Saturday night with all of your friends, because you're young, free and single probably, or at least have a better social life than me, then what you can do is you can reduce what you're eating throughout the week in preparation for it, so you're staying within that calorie balance, which will help you to lose weight. So my top tips are for that is planning, thinking about your lifestyle and making sure the plan you're on fits it, because if it doesn't, it might work as a short-term fix but isn't going to work long-term. And one thing to note as well in terms of long-term planning and long-term thinking is once you get to where your goal is, that's not where your journey ends. Most people tend to rebound once they've lost weight because they go back to all of their old habits. And it's really important that you have an exit plan and that you know what you're going to do to prevent that from happening. And that's something that I feel very strongly about, and that all of my plans entail is that exit plan to make sure that you can continue your good work once you've got to your target. Sorry, this has been a bit of a long one. Slightly interrupted by a small, very handsome boy. I hope it's been useful. Any questions, please let me know. If you want more help or more support with your own plan or your own diet, then just respond to this email and I'll do my best to help you.